Wow. There we are.
Wow.
It happened
I
again.
cannot believe it.
I'm okay, Sandy. I'm okay.
Sandy's like, you dying? You about to die on me?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, it sounds like you got a little bit of a cough. I heard you kind of
Well,
hacking a little bit.
I mean,
when you're setting
I
up.
have had some sniffles and stuff, what with the pollen and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You got to take that Zyrtec.
Zyrtec?
Yeah, like the allergy stuff.
Is that like the same thing as like Claritin or whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
Antihistamine.
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's not been too bad, but, it gets me a little bit here.
I've had a little bit of a runny nose, but it hasn't been too bad.
I mean, to be honest, like January, February has like actually been like for the past several years has been like the worst, like clogged up nose time of the year for me. But, I can still get a bit irritated, with the pollen and whatnot.
Yeah. I didn't used to have a problem with it, but I feel like as an adult, I've become more, I don't know, like I don't know, suffer from it more.
Yeah, well, I mean, your allergies change over the years. I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Growing up, I never had a problem with it.
Well, I mean, maybe the air in upstate New York is cleaner or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we can say that. Let's just say that.
But anyway, I was telling you that I ended up spending most of this week. I mean, I've still got a lot to do, but spent a lot of time this week kind of totally redoing my my retro room and office setup.
Right.
So I see I see Ronan in the chat asking if you got the CRTs. Well,
yes.
This was in part brought on by that.
Yeah.
Because, I'm hoping to make that my primary CRT. Like I'm kind of like, big 32-inch consumer grade CRT with an RGB mod. I feel like that would be like the ideal look, right?
Okay.
And so I've been planning to move, most of the retro stuff over to this corner of the room that has like a big, like huge, like it's like tall, but it's not very wide. It's oh, interesting. I got a crash on there. I laid it idle there. Well, that's interesting. We'll see that when we switch over to the game. Anyway, so it's not very wide, but it's like big and tall and super duper sturdy. And it's like the perfect size for like a 32-inch CRT.
Okay.
And so I was thinking like, like that's how I'm going to make that work. So I was like, well, I'm going to need to, previously I just really had like decorative stuff in it. Like, yeah, I had the Toshiba and I could like hook stuff into it temporarily for like backgrounds and stuff. And mostly it was just like VCRs and other video equipment, just filling
VCRs
in
and
empty space. So
okay.
I was like, well, I want to see like, okay, where can I put some of this stuff? And, how can the analog video consoles, the retro consoles fit in there? And so I kind of wanted to see how it would all lay out. And so I, cleared out the cabinet, put it in, and then I was like, well, I guess there's no reason up until I get this CRT, because I'm going to pick it up in probably about a month, but Steve probably can't actually work on it immediately.
Right.
So
right.
I mean, I don't know when I'm actually going to have it ready to use.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, I guess in the meantime, I could just put a PVM, this spare PVM that's not doing much. Just a 20-inch PVM is going to be a lot smaller, but I just put that in there in the meantime, and I can use that until I get the CRT. So,
Yeah.
you know, I put that in there. I lined up the consoles, figured out what goes where and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, this feels pretty good. So it's like, you know, it's staged. It's ready to hook up. I haven't hooked it up, but I've got the systems in place. I've got a temporary CRT in place. And I'm like, at first I was thinking of just having, you know, a comfy chair, you know, pointed right toward the corner there. But then I thought, well, what if I put my swivel, you know, my office chair, the one that you see when I'm, you know, calling in and you're playing, or the one on the Super Show, that white chair, and it, you know, it swivels around. You know, I was asked just last week to do a, you know, a Bond villain chair spin, and that, you know, so yeah, it rotates. And I thought, well, if that was in here, what if, like, I just started visualizing, like, if I put this monitor here, you know, I'm like turning the chair, and okay, the here. I'm like, why don't I just put my office in here? And, you know, in addition to doing what, you know, I want to do with the,
well, you had it on the other side of the,
it was on the other side of the wall.
Interesting. Okay.
It was on the other side of the wall.
Changing everything completely.
Correct. But, you know, it's going to like put a lot of that stuff closer together. It's going to be right under the air conditioning vent, which will feel nice. And the spot for this chair. And so I ended up moving like taking out a bunch of furniture. This really just holding stuff, like not really doing anything terribly functional. You know, there were a few things I had hooked up, like to the VGA monitor, and, you know, on a, you know, it's like, well, in theory it could be cool if I'm not using it. I'm not using it, you know, it's like hooked. That's like not like where I use those things. Right.
Yeah.
But it's just like hooked up, like, oh, I might use this. Just like you were talking about how you were, you know, sort of.
You say you might use it and then you never use it. And it's kind of like, well, I don't, it's annoying me that, you know, that it's even there and that I think that I might use it, even though I'm not,
right. Well, I mean, oftentimes I'll, you know, in fact, I was telling Kaitor about this because I messaged him to ask about, you know, I guess he announced his Retro Tap. I think it's called Retro Tap.
Yeah.
I was like, I messaged him. I'm like, I am very, very interested to take a look at this. And I said, you know, sometimes, like,
well, I mean, it exists because of that video I did.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
That was like, he saw that video, the video about the PS2 power supply, and that was the inspiration to start making that.
Right. Well, and you know, I've been using wall warts for, like, you know, original OEM wall warts, like for far longer than probably makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I use it. I mean, you know, they've been fine. They've been fine, but with that coming out, like, and I'm trying to minimize, you know, sort of, you know, maybe minimize how some of that is hooked up. That'll be useful. But anyway, I was telling him, like, you know, there are times where I've hooked something up thinking like, oh, I can do this with this system here. And then you know, next time I overhaul my setup or something, I'm like, I used this once, or I never used it, or I'm like pulling it out to take to the B-roll table, and I'm, you know, and then plugging it back in.
Like, oh God, I don't even want to like hook this thing back up again.
And then unplugging it again and not using it, you know, it's like, why am I doing this? So anyway, like, so I like cleared out that whole corner of the room, and like I've set it up. And I've got, you know, I've got it functioning at a basic level. I need a DisplayPort to HDMI cable to come in tomorrow to get the OLED hooked up, and, you know, fingers crossed it actually works because I don't trust DisplayPort conversion. But anyway, so basically I've got like the 42-inch OLED, a 42-inch LCD, a 14-inch 1440p monitor set up to the side that can be used for like chat room and stuff when I'm looking at the CRT. And then like I've actually got like next to the computer, I've kind of got like a taller unit set up there. And this is just repurposing stuff I already had. Where I've got another, like a small 4K monitor that I've had. And it's like up high. And so like, if I'm like, working on stuff like, running B-roll back and forth between the B-roll table and the computer and just doing like quick things, like I can just use that section as like essentially a standing desk if if I'm doing certain tasks or if I just feel like it. So
dude, that's standing desks are fantastic.
But I don't like the idea of like a desk that actually moves up and down. So I just like kind of made like a side area. I mean, very much like what I do.
Platforms that I have, like the risers.
Right. Well, but very much, I mean, I'm doing the same thing with this right here where my streaming cabinet is. I do all the setup for streams and stuff standing up there as well, like where the camera is in that little nook and stuff. So anyway, and it actually feels super roomy. Like it's a cozy little corner, but like I can like really lay back and my feet won't touch any of the furniture that's holding any of it. So it feels really comfy. It's still, coming together, but it's going to be great for retro streams on the CRT. It's going to be great for afternoon streams, which, may end up using the OLED, and I'll have, my launch PS5 set up in there and my launch Switch, I can play, for my indie game streams, I can play stuff on those.
Yeah.
Lots of, I think it's going just to improve, how the Super Show is shot, how the afternoon streams are done, how, probably won't make a lot of difference for your host, the streams that you host, but, I'm excited. It's coming together well. And also this is going to open up the possibility for me to finally make good use of one of my VGA monitors, because now that I've taken most of the stuff away from where the retro setup, like the analog video setup was, I'm going to be able to have a spot where I can like actually set up, Dreamcast and other systems that are appropriate for using on VGA. I can set that up over there and run like OSSC Pro or maybe the Morph or something. Just as kind of like a little secondary capture area. The main retro stuff would be using the
so you're just
4K. But yeah, I mean, I'm complicating in a way, but like also like, that's the side of the room that will be like TBD on how useful it is, right?
Yeah.
But certainly the corner where I've moved the office to, I got a 30-foot Ethernet cable to run it through the wall so that, because the router's going to say, oh, and the other advantage to this, that, all these pieces kind of came together where I'm like, yes, this is the idea. For the past year, I've been trying to figure out how I can have a bigger, better space for playing VR games, because I want to do VR more often, but I kind of hit a wall, well, literally hit a wall, because it was Batman that made me, because I was punching it. I was like, my fist was like tapping the wall, and I was like, I'm frustrated that I don't have more space for VR, but I can't figure out where to put it. Well, by moving my office in here or in the retro room, I can turn that whole room into more of a pure library. So the wall where the
Yeah.
office stuff was taken up, well, actually kind of a wall in a corner where all that office stuff was taken
Now you can
up
put more
space.
shelves in there.
Now I can put more shelves in there, and I can move. There's like a double-sided shelf in the middle of the room that's got Wii U, and Switch 2 on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that can go up against the wall, and then now there's no more chair in the middle of the room. There's no more shelf in the middle of the room. And so I've got this whole open space that I could use for probably almost room scale VR. And it'll be like right next to the router. So like it should be perfect for doing like Steam VR, and obviously good for the built-in. So now I'm like all the pieces are coming together, and it's very exciting. Those wild flailing motions had Sandy surprised. She jumped down. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, that's interesting. You can't really call it the retro room anymore then.
Well, it's got retro wood paneling though.
Yeah.
And I had like things like PS4 and Switch and whatnot hooked up in there. My older
Yeah, we got everything basically hooked up in there, even though it's analog, I guess. It was meant to be analog.
It was meant to be. Well, I've cheated on the living room setup a bit as well, because kind of it came down to the biggest thing I'm missing. The biggest platform that I can't play in any fashion through Mister or another FPGA console or the other systems I have hooked up, the biggest platform I couldn't play in here was PS2. So I was like, I'm just going to put a PS2 in here and hook it up with component cables. I'm going
because didn't you say you have like 7 PS2s?
I
mean, why not, right?
Yeah, probably close to that.
7 PS2s. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. It's actually my original PS2 in here. It doesn't read discs, but it's got an SSD in it. So I've was it Open Loader or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
So far it's been pretty good. Haven't had issues with it yet.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you don't need to read a disc on it, but you can always swap it out, I guess.
Well, if I run into an issue, then yeah. I mean, I think I did swap it out actually at one. Well, I did because I didn't have Maximo when we streamed Maximo on the Backloggery.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it wasn't on the system when it was almost stream time. And I'm like, oh crap. Well, I don't have time to deal with because at the time I've since added some stuff, but I didn't know how to add games to the SSD.
Right. You still got to take it out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a way to do it over your network. I've never been able to get to work without some sort of workaround, and I don't know why. Because for my Xbox, it was so easy just to mount it via FTP and then drop stuff on it, and I don't know why it's so hard with the PS2.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so I mean, my understanding is it's like each game is its own partition, basically. So it's not just like drag and drop.
Well, I mean, not so much. I mean, as much anymore because there is the like they support the XFAT now because it supports XFAT thanks to Grim Doomer.
Anyway, once I looked it up, it was actually pretty easy to do. But anyway, at the time I didn't have time, so I just grabbed my PS2 that the fat that does read discs and use that for a few weeks instead, and then put this my original non-disc reading system back. So but just kind of trying to make it work.
Yeah,
make it all work.
I mean, it's funny because we were talking about doing like this is in a way is kind of like a spring cleaning, and I've been just like taking things out of my setup and just streamlining it, things that I just don't need to use. You know, like I had two the two PVMs like on my entertainment center over there, and I just like I only use one to shoot B-roll off of every once in a while.
Yeah.
So there's just no reason for me to have the other one. So
Yeah.
I just opened up some more space on there. I'm all about like cutting down the amount of room everything takes. I should show you my little my live streaming microphone stand thing that I've built over here.
Oh, well,
That it has
I'll
my
be there in
camera.
about a month. So
Yeah, it's my camera on. Like I took a microphone stand and I have like a monitor on it. I have a camera and a like extension that has a microphone, so the shotgun can be like right in front of me. And also, I just recently mounted the Ninja on there so that I can record while I'm like doing like Twitch streams, which is good. So
I noticed that, you know, it used to be you didn't stream, do your morning streams on the weekends, but I noticed the go live for you today.
I went live today. Yeah.
Yeah, you just,
I mean,
you just can't stay away from Kingdom Hearts 2, I guess.
Well, I was thinking about like almost streamed on Friday night, but then I was like, I'm not going to. But I decided to stream today because I just really wanted to get back to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really am really enjoying Kingdom Hearts 2. I think it's great. I just did that one part where you have to kill 1,000 of the Heartless, and it's like this is so like early or mid aughts, I guess it would be, because you know like they're inspired by like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, fighting these giant armies.
Yeah.
And it was very cool.
Yeah, I saw Rears post a screenshot in Discord of Mickey going, "You'll pay for that."
Yep. It's funny. And you know, it's like Cloud shows up and it's like Squall and Cloud fighting back to back. It's like the dream matchup. I mean, it's very interesting because it's you know, outside of Smash Brothers, you didn't see a lot of like really cool mashups like that at that point. And I feel like that's the kind of thing that is more normalized now.
Right, with Marvel.
Outside of Smash Brothers, you really didn't see characters from, you know, different series or entries of a series together. So it's neat. It's neat. I really, really like it.
Yeah. So obviously me, you know, what's the phrase? Got a wild hair up my butt to, you know, totally change how the retro room and office setup works. I did not get back to my weekday afternoon streams. Well, not just weekday.
And yeah, you won't be now because you're having to do this.
Do what?
Well, you have to finish what you started.
Well,
before you can like start streaming in there, right? Or is it ready to go?
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not ready to go for. I mean, it's functional to use. It's functional enough to use for. Well, hopefully once that cable comes tomorrow, it'll be functional enough to use for work.
Yeah,
you know, I could use it for work now if I had to, but you know, it'll be functional enough for work. But yeah, I mean, it's still going to take me some time to, you know, get it to a point that would really be ready for streaming from in there. Like I could use it to, if I'm not to that point next week, like I could still easily, I'll be set up enough and already am really set up enough to call into you.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I'm really happy with.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what it looks like.
Yeah, it's pretty cozy yet roomy. I like it.
Yeah, and it stays nice and cool in there.
Well, that's.
Because I remember before it was even finished and stuff, it was like, oh, this is. It felt just really hot in there. Well, but I think you didn't have AC in there.
Right, there was not AC in there, and AC was run into there when the room was being finished. Right. But it does get hotter in that room than it does the rest of the upstairs. However, it is cool if you set the air conditioner cool enough. It's just that if that's the room where you're spending most of your time, it's going to have to be a couple degrees lower than it would be otherwise. But that might also be helped by the fact that it's like my seat is like right under the vent. So,
but is it, I mean, I guess it'll blow up into the bottom of your seat, but hopefully that doesn't make it so that it doesn't cool the rest of the room because it's going right into your chair.
I mean, you know, come July, we'll see whether I regret everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's not covering it up, is it? I mean, I know it's like sitting on top of it, but there's not like
no, the vent's on the ceiling. The vent's on the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I was imagining it's on the floor.
No. I don't think I've lived in a house with floor vents since Delaware.
No, I mean ours has floor vents on the first floor.
Yeah, my dog, when I was growing up, loved to lay on the floor vents.
Yeah,
when the cool air was coming out, and one time when my cousin took care of her when we were on vacation. She said, we woke up in the middle of the night. We're like, why is it so hot in here? It was because she was sleeping on the floor vent in their bedroom.
Oh, just taking it all.
Just taking all the cool.
Yeah.
Sadie would probably do that if we had floor vents, but we don't have floor vents anymore. She does like to get like directly under where it blows though. And just like lay there, and there'll just be like a part of her fur just flows open with where the air just is blowing on it. She does like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've been chatty. Why don't we?
Yeah. We've been chatty. You should show us what the deal with what is it called? Something running like Junk Runner.
Junk Runner 64. Also, I don't know if. So I don't know if this crash. I don't know if this crash is from
the DP pipe was busy.
The DP. There you go. Of course, it's always the DP pipe. I don't know if this is like a screen generated by the game or the EverDrive. I know Summer Kart 64 is what's popular with the homebrew developers and hackers and modders and whatnot these days. I don't have one. I thought I almost bought one,
Henry. That's why I said it,
but ended up not. But
yeah, you got to hit reset.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the game seemed
got to reset the RSP mixer.
The game seemed to run fine. With the testing I did. So I just said I had, and this pops up every time I boot it, but the reason I'm using the EverDrive instead of the 64 drive, which I think is maybe more preferred on the analog. We're on the analog 3D, by the way, just because that's what's hooked up in here. So part of this is it's going to be interesting to see how, if this runs into problems that are specific to the analog 3D. Don't know. But for some reason, when I was using the 64 drive, none of my like settings were taking. I don't know why.
Yeah. I see Jamook Luke has been a member for 9 months. Thank you. And Jamook showed up to the stream this afternoon as well. Good to see you. There's also $5 from Dad1153 saying, thank you, by the way, saying the arrogance of Sony raising PS5 prices $100 to $150 April 2nd is breathtaking. Thanks for losing this gen. Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo money monsters unleashed. I wouldn't say that they're losing this gen. I think that I'm thinking they probably just put it off as long as they probably could.
Wait, who's losing this gen?
I don't know if he means Sony is losing this gen, because I don't think that's happening.
Because that's not the case. But
I mean,
yeah, I mean, they're not going to be selling a whole lot of systems after that point.
They will, but they're going to take. I mean, I don't think they're going to sell a lot of systems, but I feel like this is the second price raise.
Yeah,
price
or maybe
increase,
the
right?
third. I don't know.
I mean, in the U.S., I think it might be the second one. But yeah, I mean, it's a disaster. I don't really. They will sell less systems, and the thing is yeah, I see the OK 4876 saying they'll jack up the price just in time for GTA 6, and in a way, like, I think that they know that will sell some systems.
Yeah.
But I to be honest, like, we have no idea what's going to happen. We are living in unprecedented times. At least,
I mean,
in modern history.
I feel like the PS6 is basically going to
not come out.
I don't think it's.
If it comes out in 2027, I mean, that's the stupidest thing they could do.
Well, I did see some discussion about that was basically saying Sony, and this could have been stupid for them to do, but depends on when they did it. They may have already booked like manufacturing slots, and it could be very costly to, break those contracts.
Yeah, well, they can. Maybe. It'll be more costly than launching it and having it not do well. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of going to be an Xbox. I think it's going to be kind of an Xbox Series situation where it's like there's basically not going to be exclusive games. And, well, look where Microsoft ended up with that approach. I won't say that's like the only reason behind what happened, but
Yeah, I just don't think that there's any real way to.
Like, it's just going, like, it's not going to have exclusive games because not enough people are going to be able to buy it. It's just going to be. It's probably going to be what the PS5 Pro should have been. Except
Probably.
Extraordinarily expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't even know how to. I just can't even be bothered to think about it at this point. I don't feel as though it needs to happen. I will think less of them if they go forth with it and release it.
Yeah, I mean.
But I mean, at the very same time, they could just be. I don't know. I was saying last week, I don't think that any of these companies are really thinking about what comes next, because part of me thinks that they don't think that there's anything that comes next.
Yeah.
So this is a homebrew game that is released on the N64.
Right, and I just saw, like, there were just a bunch of articles posted about it.
Yeah, I had not followed this at all.
Yeah, so, I booted it up. I drove around, I'm going to just see what happens if I follow this quest as much as I can. But, this could be a good thing or a bad thing. Supposedly it's, like a Skyrim-sized world,
I mean, Nintendo 64. How big is the ROM for it?
I want to say I read that it was half of whatever the biggest officially released ROM is, so...
Yeah, that's so interesting, because it's... I think I saw a quote about it saying that this kind of makes it seem like a lot of developers just had no idea how to program for the system.
Well, I mean, there's definitely some weirdness with how this game comes together, and I assume some of that is like some compromises in terms of like how the terrain has to be drawn. Like, do you see this like crazy dithering? Like,
but I think I think that dither looks awesome.
Well, I think it looks awesome too. Like, it's a really like it's like you can see how like it's like drawing in the world like relatively close to the player, and it's just like these like simple objects.
Waterfall. I mean, it looks awesome. Like the way that it's animated, it just.
Yeah, that does look.
It has
really
a
good,
style to it that it almost looks like cell shading. I mean, I see like how on
like
the
Wind
ground
Waker,
there,
yeah.
it's like drawing in the textures from so far away. But I mean, look at how awesome that waterfall looks. I want to see what it looks like when you get close to it.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now. Well,
No, it's
I'm
not
kind
going
of
to do anything.
Skyrimming
I
up
think
the
it's cool
waterfall.
that it's just animated
maybe
like
not.
that, though. It almost looks like it's so smooth. It almost looks like FMV or something like that.
Well, what's this? What? That's probably something for like a race quest or something. Well, like, it's kind of interesting. Like you see like the, like kind of the vague form ahead of you, and then like the dither kind of like envelops it to kind of define it a little more clearly. It's got a really good like musical atmosphere as well. Like it's kind of got this like sad sort of tone to it, but it's really well done. Like the title theme definitely kind of sounds like something that could be from like Wild Arms or something. I was playing during the opening. But yeah, like I know that it's Skyrim sized, but like, you know, obviously it's a bit of a desert. Like who knows how much stuff there actually is to do out here. But
yeah, is it all desert? Which, I mean, it could be.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see like some ruins in the distance and stuff. Yeah. So
those clouds. I mean,
yeah, those clouds look good, don't they? So where was our little? Okay, there's
I mean, if this had come out on the system, like this would have like changed the world probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane how this is just like one big open space. I will say that at least with my configuration here, in the pause menu, it says right C to save, and it makes like a little clicking sound, but nothing seemed to save when I was testing the game out earlier, so.
You're using that gray analog 3D.
So this is kind of weird. So I was hoping to actually, I was annoyed that I got this because I saw some people talking about a 2.4G version. I was like, oh, that's kind of annoying. Like, I mean, of course, you know, Analog and 8-Bit Do, they do kind of love to do that where like, you know, the people who want to buy something immediately, you know, are kind of punished because they will then release something that they were keeping under wraps that you would rather have, right?
Yeah.
But so this is the Bluetooth one. So far, it seems fine. Actually, I forgot to update the firmware. You know, I had issues with like wireless Bluetooth with the ones that came with the review unit, the Y ones. So I don't know. So far, this seems fine. But so the 2.4G one, I put in the controller port. Well, it works, but the home button doesn't work as the home button. You still have to hit Start and Z to bring up the menu.
Oh, interesting.
And so it's like, I'd rather just use a real N64 controller if I'm gonna have to do that, right?
Yeah.
Like, because
so you have the 2.4G and you just have no desire to use it?
I mean, I might come up with a use for it, but like to use with this system, I don't know. I mean, are you interested?
I mean, I would use that on my regular N64.
Right.
Probably.
Well,
I got a gray one, a Bluetooth one. I use that with the.
Well, maybe
Blue
we can
Retro.
arrange a trade of some sorts.
Okay. mean, I'd use it, but I don't know. I am totally happy using the one that I got with the Blue Retrode controller, anyways. So, and I used the black one that came with, like one of the black ones that came with my Analog 3D, just to use that with that system. Because I like to use controllers that match the color of the system if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just kind of how I tell them apart.
These little like repair puzzles are interesting. I feel like the character model is really good.
Yeah. I mean, this is super impressive. And there's a lot of detail on the character, too.
Yeah.
You can see his face pretty well.
There was definitely like a lot of slowdown when I tried this at first on the Force Original Hardware mode. And then when I got on the bike and like drove off towards that hill there on Unleashed, I clipped through like the hill.
Yeah.
So I've got it on Enhanced Plus right now. So I think it's running. I mean, you can tell the frame rate is by no means perfect.
Right, but I think it still looks pretty good.
It looks good. There's like a periodic like hitch to the, like it almost like feels like it's like PAL or something, like because it's how it's like. I've not tried it on original hardware though. But I was just doing the Analog 3D because it was convenient and it was already hooked up, and I just figured I'd see.
Yeah.
How it goes.
Coincidence Control was asking if you're ever gonna continue the Rare on after Nintendo series. I mean, you did finish. What's that game?
Viva
called?
Pinata.
That's how memorable it is.
I did finish, and I've obviously got a ton of capture of it. So I've got that. And I just feel like there's just no reason to not do Viva Pinata 2 at the same time. Like, there's no point doing a video on both of them. So it's just Viva Pinata is like not the kind of game that you want to play like too soon after finishing the previous one, right?
That's true. But now it's been a year probably, right? Or about a year.
Yeah, there's not a lot of sound effects, but the music's really good. And your bike kind of has a bit of a interesting engine sound to it.
Yeah, it does kind of feel, it looks a little bit like Tatooine. With the hover bike. Is it a hover bike? Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a chance, yeah. There's always a chance. There's always a chance. There's $5 from Mo Zamboni. Thank you. Saying big thanks to you guys. Your A+ production and editing was part of what made me want to become a streamer.
Oh.
It's my full-time gig now.
Whoa.
God bless you both. Well, thank you. Dang.
That's
You're doing a lot better on the streaming than we are. That's awesome. Congratulations. I mean, I think about how, like, especially playing Kingdom Hearts, I think, oh man, I wish I could I could play this all day if I wanted to. But I mean, as we've talked about before, like I don't feel like I can do that anymore. It feels weird to just like to play a game all day. Although I feel like I may have done it once or twice in the last decade. I always feel like, there's so much other stuff I could get done.
But yeah,
because we've been doing a lot of spring cleaning here. My wife has been going through the kids' closets And I'll tell you, these kids have a lot of stuff in their closets that they don't even remember that they have. So they kind of pick out the things that they would like to pass on to like other kids. You know, we know people that have younger kids, so we give some of that stuff away. But also there's stuff that they think, oh, I could throw this up on Marketplace and sell it. And you know, I think about the stuff that you know, I would get worried that they would get rid of something that they wish that they didn't get rid of later on. But I think that, I don't know, I think the kids nowadays don't think of things quite the same way as we do. I was talking to somebody about this yesterday, about how, you know, we like a lot of this stuff and we've held on to so much stuff, but I feel like a lot of kids nowadays are just kind of like, I'm not going
super
nostalgic for this.
Like, do you think like are you saying you think nostalgia? Like, I guess maybe in terms of like themes, at least, is maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I kept like my video game stuff because I picked the thing that I liked the most.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't know what my kids like the most. Yeah, I'm not sure what they'll feel like. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Corito's saying that like they're too digital, no emotional connection, anything innovative that was released in their lives because sadly Well, I wouldn't say that nothing innovative has been released. I think that plenty of stuff has. It's just a lot of the stuff does not physically exist and.
No, I mean it's not
tangible.
I mean, we saw we lived grew up in such an interesting time of, you know, like figuring stuff out, you know,
yeah,
technology wise, game wise, you know, movie wise as well. Like, I mean, you know, just the special effects changing and developing in movies, and, you know, and then for it to like sometimes like go back around to more like practical effects, right? So, you know, like we've kind of seen how this stuff is like, you know, changed and whatnot, and for them it's just like, you know, I guess it's just kind of established already, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, Artemio is saying it right. You know, he's saying that they have access to so much new stuff coming out all the time that it's really hard, I think, to become obsessed with one specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or a set of things.
I don't.
It's information overload. There's too much stuff to do now. There's no boredom. And that's true also.
I mean, there is no boredom?
I mean, I wouldn't say that there's no boredom. I think that they, at least, I don't know, like a lot of kids, I think, just say, "Oh, I can check out this other thing. I don't want to do this anymore. There's plenty of other things for me to figure out or check out, or I don't know. Like, I just think that there's just so much stuff."
Yeah, well, I mean,
but it'll be interesting to see.
I
think that we won't really know until a lot of this, like the younger generation is older, where they are in charge of creating what comes next and what's that going to be.
I mean, I'm sure kids get bored. I mean, you know, sometimes I don't know if like my definition of bored is the same as everyone else. Like, it doesn't mean there's nothing to do. It's just that I do not feel like doing what I am doing.
Yeah, but you can always find something else to do. That's the thing that I say. I just can't imagine being bored anymore because I just feel like, okay, well, there's so many other things I can do.
There's so many things you could do, but what if you just can't figure out what you want to do?
I don't have that problem anymore because I just feel like there's so many other things. You know, it's like I can go work on the house if I want to. Like I don't have any.
I wouldn't say it happens that much anymore, but like
I can't think of last time.
Sometimes I'm just like I'm doing something, but like I am bored by it.
You're talking about ennui, apparently. I forget what the definition of ennui is.
I mean, maybe. I guess it just means like, I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, all right, well, yeah, if I'm bored, I can't think of anything to do. You know what? I'll lay down, and maybe close my eyes. And that's like, but that never happens either because I hate
taking naps. Yeah, I don't like naps.
Yeah,
either.
taking naps. But you know, it's like, all right, we're getting into lawn mowing season.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll go and mow the lawn. And my wife's saying like, oh, maybe you can teach the kids to mow the lawn.
You're
summer.
like, no.
I don't really want to. maybe a little bit, but I don't really want to. I just like
like that is not worth me giving my kids $20. I'd rather keep that $20 and mow the lawn myself.
Yeah, well, I'd rather give them the money to do it, but I mean, they get their allowance every week anyways. Like we just make them do the things that we really don't want to do, like empty the dishwasher, put everything away. That's the stuff that we really don't want to do.
Let's see, what have I collected here? I have a starter, I have a fan. I don't think those are even the things I'm looking for.
So I don't know. Like I just cannot imagine actually being bored. It's just such a weird thing. I think it's I don't know. But I definitely was bored growing up, and you know, you go outside, you know, and that's what you see what you get into. So I see Richie Torres MMA with $5. Thank you. Saying I teach jujitsu 5 days a week, and all the kiddos talk about is Roblox and Fortnite. We're cooked. I mean, it depends on their age, you know. Like I think that they're just talking about the stuff that they talk about all their classmates with.
Man, though, that all those Epic layoffs, though, like apparently it's not making enough money.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, I think that they try to pitch it as like we're doing this because we need to stop spending so much money. We're spending more money than we're making, like, which I don't even understand how that's possible. Like how, like I does not feel believable to me at all.
Like the thing that gets me about that is it's like, okay, then I guess you better start building the next big thing. But then guess what? They just fired all the people that could have made the next big thing.
Yeah, I mean that's
like
exactly.
like I feel like back in the day, if you've got people working on a project that doesn't need that many people working on it anymore, you'd be like, okay, let's get those people to start a new project that we can make more money on. But no, it's just like, no, we're good. We'll just have this one game.
Yeah, I just
like
think
all
that,
your eggs in one basket. That's all everyone wants to do now.
Because I don't think that they're thinking about it. They don't care what comes next because I don't think they think that there is going to be a next.
I mean, who knows?
I mean, that's pretty like doomerish of me to say, but I don't think that a lot of these business and billionaires think that there's going to be something that comes next. Anyways, there was $5 from Cadence Squirrel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Saying, currently in my scuba diving special interest phase. Any recommendations for a subaqueous game?
I've not played. Yeah.
scuba diving games. I enjoyed Abzu, which is a nice little scuba diving game.
I booted up like whatever the one on Wii is called. Like there's two of them.
Oh, is that the Everblue?
Is it
Is that the one that
Everblue?
got the I see someone in the chat just mentioned it. It was that was the one that got a Switch remaster, right? Is that Everblue? They got the Switch release.
I'm not. Yeah, I like there's Endless. No, isn't it Endless Ocean? Endless Ocean's I think the one's on Nintendo systems.
Released, yeah.
I think Everblue's on PlayStation systems.
Okay, Everblue, yeah.
So yeah, that I don't. Yeah, I don't know. But whichever it was, I think it was Endless Ocean 2. Or like, is it like Endless Ocean Deep Blue or something like that?
Maybe.
Remember what it's called?
Cade Squirrel doesn't show up on chat because they do it through Streamlabs.
But yeah, I did like what I sampled of that, but I I don't think I've ever dove in to anything like that I can remember. Well, there's a Song of the Deep from Insomniac.
Right, yeah, with
little
the submarine.
Little 2D Metroidvania on a little submarine. It's a cute little
Right. And that was like a GameStop physical only, I think.
Correct.
Originally.
Yeah, they did that for a little while, They did stuff like that for a little while. By the way, this game does not use anti-aliasing.
You can kind of tell.
Yeah, it's something interesting I noticed when I streamed DK64 before Bonanza came out, and I'd never noticed before. Like, characters have anti-aliasing applied to them, but the environment does not. And I think I may have since noticed that in a few other Rare games. So it's interesting.
There's several donations just came in. There was $6 from Junko988. Thank you. Saying Soul Calibur 2 versus A Link to the Past should have been more difficult. Try. What's that a reference to?
That was one of our court things that we do on the Backloggery streams.
Okay.
And so I mean I thought that was a gimme, but I mean still I'm the one that's been championing Soul Calibur 2. Drum doesn't like it. Or at least he doesn't like it that much. Doesn't really like Soul Calibur.
It seems like maybe he doesn't like it, but I'm sure he can appreciate it.
Sure. I mean, he just doesn't really like 3D fighting games, I guess.
Okay.
Which is like the fighting game that I really like.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, Link to the Past. I mean, listen, there's
darn near a perfect game.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't mean what's going up against is bad, but it's Link to the Past.
There's also $1 from Eric Benoit. Thank you. With no message. Well, if you meant to write a message in there, let me know.
That's okay. We're still very close friends on Xbox.
Yes. And on PlayStation Network. There's also 5 pounds from InGen UK. InGen UK, thank you. Saying, can you elaborate on that, Coury? Nothing next? Do you mean game consoles or America? Do you think everything will be on phones / PC? I mean, like a late stage capitalism, whatever comes next in the world. I think it has more to do with that.
That's probably not necessarily what people like Tim Sweeney are thinking about when they do whatever the heck they do.
They're just getting their money to build their bunkers with.
I mean, maybe.
Because I mean, that's the world that I would like to live in. It's just in a bunker.
Oh, so you want to live in a Fallout vault?
No, I don't. I would try to make sure that I am evaporated as painlessly as possible in that situation. You know, it might happen so quick that you just don't even notice. I'm sorry. Like I feel like I don't mean to be.
Coury has a hard time being optimistic these days when he's not playing Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
And Pokemon.
Yeah. I spiral pretty easily, but it's very easy not. It's very easy to spiral. So. Anyways, well, we don't need to dwell on that, but that's what I mean about what comes next. I just don't think that anybody cares.
I do.
That have the power to make the change care.
From the more like directly gaming end of things, though, I do worry that things are going to get to a point where hardware is just so unaffordable that everything does become cloud computing. I do worry.
To an extent, yes. I mean, that is the other thing, I guess, is...
I say worry about it.
Late stage capital is that it becomes basically exclusive for rich people.
Yeah. But then at that point, then the market's so small, how do you make games for a market that small? Even if,
probably just have AI make it, if that's what it seems like they're trying to do.
It probably is with some of
thing.
them.
I mean, that's if it's just the if it's exclusively for rich people. I mean, does it even matter?
I mean,
how they develop it. I don't know.
Go through that checkpoint. Doesn't matter. Oh no.
Yeah, slop games, slop movies, slop series, all streamed to a tablet directly from Google's data centers. Yeah.
Yeah,
I say yesterday that I thought was...
But when I say I'm worried about that, I mean, I've said many times that I kind of made my peace with, someday technology, games, lots of things are going to go in a direction that I'm just not interested in following, right?
Yeah, and that's okay.
And that's okay. That doesn't mean just because you stop caring at some point about the future of games doesn't mean you're not a gamer or whatever you
right and but the thing, my question for you though is that it's been fine to be oh, this is gonna happen someday, but what if it's actually happening right now?
I mean, that's why I bring it up.
Yeah, I mean, there's a very good chance that it is happening
right
literally right now,
right?
Because it's always been oh, this someday down the road this is going to happen. And you say it, it's just you don't think it's you think it can happen, but you don't actually think, oh, it's going to happen.
Yeah. Well,
it's literally happening right now.
There's so little stuff that comes out new that is like, especially like if we're talking like the big, the big companies, right? Like, used to be, there were lots of series or games from specific developers that's like, oh yeah, I'll buy the newest one of this day one every time. I'll buy the newest game from Rare on the N64 day one. Yeah. I'll get the newest Final Fantasy. I'll get the newest Resident Evil. But nowadays, like the newest what? Because I was thinking about that the other day, and I'm like, if it's if it's not called if it's not called Resident Evil or Final Fantasy, or doesn't come from Nintendo, like there's not that many like AAA or AAA adjacent games that that I get like day one anymore. Like there's games that I will, I'm like, oh, I'm interested in that, and I'll check it out or whatever. But I'm not saying that there's like a lack of good games and good games that interest me currently, but like the games from the big boy companies, especially, like they're getting the ones that are of enough interest to like get day one. Like I would be, I can't think of the last time that I got like a first party Sony game day one. And I feel like in the
probably Last of Us Part 2,
maybe Demon Souls remake.
You got Demon Souls day one.
Yeah, but
remake.
Like, there were lots of, like, I feel like Sony was killing it on PS3 and for the most part on PS4 as well, right? Like, there was,
I mean, that's,
and now, like, I think it's just like, I mean, I have no clue if I should even care about this new Naughty Dog game or not. Like I will almost certainly buy that and play that, and it'll probably be good in some fashion. But like, if that like game just like doesn't come out this generation, it ends up being a PS6 game, and there's no like physical media for PS6, and I don't hear that it's like, the most earth-shatteringly incredible thing you've ever seen in your life, like, yeah. Like I don't like that Wolverine game's probably gonna be pretty good. Might be really good. But like I'm kind of at this point where it's like if like a point in time came soon where I just like never bought a first party Sony game ever again, like I don't feel like I'd be missing anything crazy,
Yeah. I don't agree with that, but I think that's fine.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I fully agree with it either. I'm just saying, like.
I have been slowly just being like, okay, it's okay to get these things digitally, even if there's a physical. The chance of the entire game being on the disc is small.
Well, I mean, it is getting that way, but like, that's one of the reasons.
Only continue to get worse.
That's one of the reasons that I built the Steam computer, right? Like, because I want to have that avenue open to me, because we don't know what's going to happen with physical and all that stuff. But at the same time, like I even on PC, like I can't spend $70 for a digital product. Like Pocopia looks cool, but if that's going to be digital only forever, like it's going to have to get into the 40s for me to even consider it. Like a digital product is like, I just can't spend the same on it,
Yeah,
that's
fine. I feel like I've that ship has sailed for me. I think that if I want to play something, I will just get it, even if it's digital only. Like I will try to get it, because you know why? Honestly, I'm gonna be way too old, anyways, to like really care about it. And I think the reality of this. I'm sorry I missed these couple of super chats. And I'll get to them in just a second. But I think a big part for me was when fairly recent. I mean, in recent years, I got all the stuff that was my grandparents from my dad, who just like had it all in his garage. Mm-hmm. And I think I just need to accept that it comes down to my grandkids are not going to care about any of this stuff. And it's just the fact is that either this stuff is going to go to somebody who might be able to do something with it, or it will probably end up in a landfill in the next, like the generation after my kids. Because I mean, that's what it was like with that stuff that I got from my grandparents. Like I had somebody who like was into this kind of like that memorabilia, you know, like World War II memorabilia. Went through and took the stuff out that's like, oh, this is pretty neat. I would like to add this to my collection. And I told them, oh, go through and if you find anything in here that you think that I would be good for me to hang on to, you know, just please set it aside.
You didn't have a perspective or understanding of it, like what is meaningful in this. I don't know. Like you just
exactly, but I think that's going to be the true situation. If I have grandkids, then it's probably will be the same situation. Like they probably won't have. It's really what it's doing is just like saddling them with a whole bunch of stuff that they got to take care of when I'm gone. It's just like a whole bunch of stuff that they got to deal with. So I'm sorry. Like I know it's like everyone's like, oh, it's like real. We're having tonight's so upbeat. I'm sorry. Anyways, backing up a little bit. There was $3 from Caden Squirrel. Thank you. And Comrade Coury is on his way to destroy the bourgeois who corner the retro game market and make 40-year-old games unaffordable. I'm not trying to do that. There's also $4.99 from Tommy Hawk. Thank you. Saying, thank you guys so much for the Sunday streams. They are a perfect cure to the Sunday scaries before a stressful work week. Watch religiously. Well, thank you for watching religiously. And, you know, like the Sunday scaries, one of the worst feelings.
Sunday scaries? I've never heard this term before.
Sunday scaries is like when you're dreading going to work on Monday.
Oh.
The worst part is like when you feel a certain way and you have the Sunday scaries like literally all of Sunday. Like Friday is this great release, and
so
then
it's more
like,
anxiety than scary, I guess.
No, it's just the fact that you don't want to go to work. It's not like anxiety. It's just like, ugh. Like this is.
Well, then is that scary?
I mean, that's the term for it, is the Sunday scaries.
Never heard that term.
And also there was $5 from Led Zeppo 32, aka Mega X6. Thank you, with no message as per usual. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Like I don't mean to be a downer.
People need their escapism on Sunday night, Coury.
I know. But you know, it's hard. I think that's why I'm like, you know what? If I want to play Pokopia, it's $70. I want to be part of the zeitgeist and play it. Then I'm gonna. I don't care if it's, you know, if it's.
I care less about being part of the conversation surrounding like a current release, I guess. But like. So, like, for me, it just comes down to, like, do I want to play this at launch or not? And it's just...
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, there's going to be digital products I'm going to want to play, and again, that's why I got into, I'm sort of testing the waters on getting back into Steam, and sort of feeling out like what I'm happy buying there versus on console, but yeah, I do feel like I have a limit. Like I spent around 50 on Indiana Jones, but that includes the DLC. So
right. That's what I did too.
That
included the DLC.
So yeah, like I do still feel like I have some limits there.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, like I said, we both have plenty of games to play forever. Like we have more games than we'll be able to finish in our lifetime. Even if we were just consistently beating games, we'd run out, or we would not run out. So, I mean, if I want to play something, and it's only digital, then that's all right. That's all right. But if it does get a physical release, and it's something that I liked so much that I wanted to have it. Like it meant that much to me, but it's hard to say. I mean, it is very, very rare that I feel like I have a game that I cherish the owning it physically as much as I used to. Like not a single game that I have like means nearly as much to something like this that I got when it came out.
Well, sure,
when I was 15. It's just nothing matches that.
Yeah, but it's still just like that's that's like physical is the ecosystem I like. It's not so much about whether like each individual game means that much. It's just like I want that because I like having a library. I like having a shelf I can look at and enjoy. I like being able to just put the game in and, I know it's not maybe as immediate as it used to be with like installs and stuff. You still can get some immediacy on
or
Switch,
half the game is.
But and then you also don't have to worry about. I mean, with everything is crazy as it is, like who know, some companies that you thought were too big to fail. Well, what if they aren't? Like that starts to sometimes that feels like a possibility. So you don't want to be in a situation where most people think it's exaggeration when people are like, oh, these servers aren't going to go down. Oh, this company's going to be around forever. You'll always be able to re-download this. Like, I mean, for the most part, I feel like that's true. I mean, like, always be able to, like, maybe within our lifetimes or most of our lifetimes, I still think that's relatively true. Like I'm not like physical games isn't 100% about being like some kind of like retro game prepper, but it's not entirely not about that, I guess.
Yeah, no,
but it's not just about sentimentality. Like there can be an element to that, but it's just like, I want to look at this thing. I want to look at the artwork. I want to have something to shoot B-roll of. I want, I just want to enjoy this shelf, and I want to know that I can put this in. Even sure, a lot of the times they do have patches, but most games have good code off the disc. And if the day came around where somehow you lost access to your account, lost access. It's just, there's pros and cons to both physical and digital. You're putting all your eggs in a basket, one way or the other, and I don't think one or the other is necessarily radically more secure than the other. It may be
Right. Well,
depending on
I don't
your-
think. Yeah, I don't think that either are radically secure. I mean, then it comes down to the hardware. You know,
Right.
it's like will the hardware last long enough, or can it be? You know, is it just gonna be bricked eventually if it connects to the internet? I mean, who knows? I mean, we don't know, and that's why I think that I will buy things physically, like if it's available. Totally. Like I will totally buy the physical thing if it's available, but I'm not going to be like, I won't buy digital versions aren't off limits. Because I mean, it's all fleeting anyways. Anyways, there's $2 from Potbelly Punch. Thank you. Saying, you can't take it with you and desire is suffering. I mean, that's part of it, right? I mean, it's desire is I mean, you can't take it with you. So anyways, I mean, my dad has heavy Alzheimer's now. You know, like just basically doesn't do anything except for basic functions and maybe go someplace. And he is 77, and it's been slowly happening. Maybe, I mean, it kind of started getting bad in maybe 2021. So when he was like early 70s, right? I mean, I'm 47. That means like, if that starts happening to me, like, do I have like 20 more years to enjoy any of this stuff? Yeah, I mean, I'll enjoy as much of it as I can in 20 years, in that 20 years. But then again, I mean, I take care of myself a lot more than my dad does or did. But feels like for a lot of people, it feels like people that take care of themselves like don't live as long as people that destroy their bodies and just, you know, eat like the worst things all the time. Like somehow seem the most evil people live forever somehow. Anyways, there was also another $10 from Dad1153. Thank you, saying it's not all doom and gloom. Nintendo announced first-party digital games will be $10 cheaper than physical ones. See, Nintendo loves you, and that's true, right? I don't even know anything about that Yoshi game because that's I think that is totally fine that there's a $10 difference. I think that's very cool for them to do, and if that makes making physical versions more viable, then I think that's I think that physical publishers should have been doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
for a long time, because just treat everything as it makes sense. You got to pay for the. I mean, the physical thing.
Well, especially for like direct to customer publishers, like your limited runs or your strictly limiteds or your super rares or what have you. Oftentimes those are $30, $40 games for, what might be a digital product that's, $20, maybe even $15. But, if you like physical, like I don't even check what the digital price of the game usually is. Cause like I said, like physical is the ecosystem I like. So if there's an opportunity to get a game that I'm interested in physically, then I'll take it.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
So I don't think it matters that much. The only I guess the cynical way to look at it would be, well, are they just saying that the digital version is cheaper, and that the physical version is like what they both would have cost, what they would have cost? Like, how do we really know that Yoshi wouldn't have been a $60 game physically.
Right. I mean, I don't know anything about it. Is it like a full-on Yoshi game? Like
oh yeah, I'm
Woolly
sure
World and
it's.
stuff?
I mean, as far. I mean, my assumption is it's. My assumption is it's the successor or whatever you want to call it to in the lineage of Yoshi's Woolly World and.
Okay. Is it the same people?
I'm not.
Is it good feel?
I'm not positive if it's known, but I've assumed it's good feel.
Yeah.
If it's not good feel, then I would definitely be much less interested because like Artoon and
I mean, it looks
Arzest
nice, but I didn't
made some pretty bad Yoshi games.
The full Yoshi is the full mount. Yes. Yeah, there's full frontal Yoshi in the new Yoshi game. Also, there was $5 from KS Hickey Jr. Thank you. Saying, is it just me or is this Junk Runner soundtrack giving Interstellar vibes? I can't hear it, so I can't comment on that. But have you seen Interstellar?
Yes.
Does the soundtrack sound like really loud Hans Zimmer, like drowning out all the voices?
I don't remember.
Speaking of music, though, I was shocked that they have the full-on movie theme for Pirates of the Caribbean in Kingdom Hearts 2. I was not expecting them just to have the music from the movie.
Yeah? Wait, does this guy tell me more about where they are? Try looking under the big dome. Yeah, well, you know what really surprised me? I edited the trailers for that Marvel Maximum collection that just came out. And when I got the music for the launch trailer, which is the music that's in like the menu system for the game, it's a Chris Hulsbeck remix of like the Avengers movie theme.
Oh, really?
And I was like it. At first, I was like, wait, are we sure it's okay to use this music in a trailer? Like, because
I mean, I would assume that they have the
rights, but a lot of times there's like really picky stuff about how this or that is, characterized, and these big media franchises, right? Like like that, like, oh no, that's reserved for the movies, because like I won't say what, but like I was aware of something that required an art change that I thought was really puzzling. I had to really think like really hard, like what, why? Because like when I was making the reveal trailer, like I wasn't able to use a certain piece of art because a change had to be made, and so there could be a lot of like really particular rules, and I was definitely surprised that like, oh, the movie theme is okay to use in a game. It's okay to use in the marketing for a game. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
It's a really good remix.
Probably Punch was saying the developer of this game has a YouTube video explains how it works, and basically renders the close detail in one view and a distant view, distant detail in a different lower quality and blends them. And you can definitely see that that's how it's going. But I also see that
What do you mean different view? Like, is it like two cameras angles, like compositing it, or?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I did see that there was a video, but I didn't watch it. But I remember, I think I read something to the effect of like it was explained that like once things get so far away from the camera, the N64 just like doesn't know what to draw
right.
first, like what goes in front of what.
But Chris S says, does this world feel like the saying a mile wide and an inch deep? It seems so open and desolate for the sake of padding out the gameplay. I think it's more just a tech demo.
Yeah, it's a tech demo with gameplay, and I think they just wanted to make, I don't think they were trying to make the most awesome game ever, but I do appreciate I appreciate like how they have, sort of done this without a lot of guides. You know what it actually makes me think a lot of is that Inafune produced game Recore.
Are you talking about Recore?
Yeah. I liked that game up until I got to the part where there were things that I needed for progression that there was like no forewarning at all that I would need those things like to just progress normally through the game. And then when I saw how far short I was and realized like how much work and effort it would be to get more of those things at that point, I was just like, ugh. Like I rarely get that far into a game and then just stop playing it. But up until then, I thought that was a pretty nice little game.
Mike Molt says, I credit the soundtrack of this game for being the reason we took a turn to Negative Town. Maybe, but
Coury can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
Coury just needs to take lessons in thinking positive these days.
Well, I mean, maybe it's the end of the day, so my antidepressants are wearing off.
I really like the music in this little town though. Like it really feels like something from Wild Arms. Like it's melancholy, like but not in a negative way. Do I have everything needed to repair this? Oh, I'm missing some parts. Well, hopefully I can repair the thing inside here at least. Oh no, I'm still missing something.
But going back to Kingdom Hearts real quick, I love the Tron segment. And I heard John said you guys watched Tron Ares.
We did.
I mean, do you think it's pretty good?
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if Jared Leto just being in it is the thing that basically killed it. I mean, I wonder if it had been anybody else that would have been fine. But like I said, I maybe liked it more than Tron Legacy. But I love the Tron segment in Kingdom Hearts 2. So much so that I think that somebody mentioned Tron Evolution on the 360 a long time ago and saying, "Oh, it's Tron Evolution on the 360 is really good." And I found out that it's backwards compatible.
Oh.
Also, so I found a $10 copy of it on eBay and ordered it.
Am I stuck?
I've heard that it's good though. I mean, he was barely in Blade Runner 2049 though.
Is this how Junk Runner 64 ends for us?
Might be it.
Might be it. Oh wait. No, I guess because I'm inside a building, I can't hit the R button to teleport back to my bike. There's no like jump or roll or anything. Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think the reason maybe I liked it so much is I liked it more is because the idea of Tron in the real world was just not interesting to me at all, and that's the direction they were going anyways with how Tron Legacy ended. But I thought that the way that it was represented in the movie was actually kind of cool, with the fact that they couldn't stay in the real world for a certain stay in the real world for a certain amount of time.
They did a really good job of like justifying it happening.
Right, because I mean it's essentially just 3D printing them.
Do you feel like Death Stranding like kind of prepared you to like be like receptive to that concept?
Oh, you mean with the
chiral printers?
Yeah,
like maybe. I feel like that like kind of got like my headspace in like a place where it's like, okay, I can accept that they can build this. You know?
Yeah.
I thought it was good. You know, we also watched Furiosa.
Oh, had you not seen that before?
I had not.
It's good, dude. Yeah. That one guy is like looks exactly like Solid Snake, though, right?
Yes. What like?
I mean, it's like obviously
like there's no way that's not. There's no way that's not.
No, and that's why I wonder if that has anything to do with Miller being in Death Stranding 2 then too. Can't think of his first name. What's his face? The director is in Death Stranding 2.
So I've got something that I can debut here, it would seem.
Debut.
I'm going to debut.
What is a debut?
We're going to debut the N64 version of the 240p test suite. We have a launch candidate build here. Artemio says we'll be the first to show it off. So let's check this out. That's for some reason this is just what my EverDrive is saying. I don't know why.
World premiere.
So I guess MegaCat Studios like I guess because they like make cartridges and stuff. I thought that was a cool logo. So like something that obviously is like kind of cool and unique here is there's a little 3D viewer action going on.
Oh, there's Street Fighter 2. Hang on. Is it Street Fighter 2? Let me get a little bit closer to the other shooter. I want to see if I can recognize it.
What, with the one in the corner?
There's definitely a Super Street Fighter 2 over there on the screen. I want to see if I can recognize any of those Neo Geo spines. I'm gonna if you get close enough to it.
Wait, what? I think
this is like one of my favorite things to do is to look at pictures and see if you see like a spine, like a blurry spine of games, and see how many you can recognize.
Here,
let's see like
a little higher up. Okay, here we go.
I mean, this is like Artemio's basement. It's even got like a stone wall down there too, I think, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, it probably is
Mark of the Wolves, and it's Fatal Fury.
Is this like his like work and his like
probably
work and podcast station here?
Yeah, hang on. Look at those Neo Geo games. I mean, I saw Mark of the Wolves, the first one.
Okay, hang on. I see Metal Slug on the second from the right.
Yeah, Metal Slug. King of Fighters, lots of King of Fighters.
Is that like red one kind of on the right side? That's just like KOF, I think, right?
Yeah.
I think the far right one is Metal Slug 3.
Yeah, I can kind of see the 3 a little bit, like the inside of the 3. Back up a little bit.
Like squint your eyes a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, look, is this like OBS? Or, oh no, it's a YouTube video.
Yeah, what's the YouTube? I wonder if that's. Yeah, oh, that's his stream. That's a stream because like he'll stream. It looks like that looks like Dodonpachi on the screen there, and that's like because when he streams like you can see his arcade cabinet too.
Oh, it is OBS. Okay, I thought it was like a YouTube view.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I wonder what PCB this is. It's plugged into a super gun.
I got it. It is Dodonpachi. Okay, look at the. I saw Street Fighter 2 on the one. What's on the? Look at the other arcade cabinet.
There's a game on the desk here as well.
Looks like is that Last Blade 2, maybe. Oh, the arcade PCB is Final Fight.
Oh, okay. So there's this arcade machine here.
And is that just...
Oh, there's a chat room. There's a chat room mounted on it.
Oh, so that's the same game that is play. Is that still... I love doing this kind of stuff.
Then this one is powered off. Of course, this poster here.
Yep. It says insert coin on the Street Fighter. So it's just so I mean I was thinking it looked like Battle Garaga, but I wasn't sure.
Do a slider. Do a slider shot of Artemio's room here.
Yeah. And I bet his PCBs are in those other boxes.
The white boxes, yeah, probably.
Yeah. The new Turf Neo Turf Masters is there. What's the name? She had to change the name for it, right? It has like a weird name now. It's like
it's like I forget what it's called now. Yeah, it's called something weird. You can also like change the light. Like you can turn the lights off. You can have like a dramatic sort of spotlight.
So this makes me wonder if you're going to have to do something like this in every game. Not like a 3D navigational room, but like just doing something with the hardware that is like a representation of your office workbench and arcade system. I mean, it's not a curtain. I think that's like, isn't it like stone down there?
Well, no, there's a blue curtain, but then there's like stone. Yeah, I remember like Artemio said is like his house is built into like the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
This is awesome. So let's see. So you can also toggle this frame rate limit. Like here, it's limited to...
I'm going to fill up my water. I'll be right back.
Okay, 30. But when you toggle it off, it still can't... On the analog 3D here, it can't... Oh, wait. Oh, if I turn out into space, it goes to 60. Is it double buffered, I wonder? Oh, well, no. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's not double buffered. So you just have to have very little of the room on screen. So that's interesting. So with, so this is not on Unleashed mode because like I said, but I did try this earlier on Unleashed and it still did not go to 60. Okay, yeah, we get 60-ish, like way over here. It's cool. It tells you how many like visible objects, visible triangles. But yeah, it's close to a locked 30. Close to it. With the enhanced mode on analog 3D, but it's more like 20-ish if it's off. So this can actually be a good benchmark for that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, and Artemio says the code is open. Anyone can see or optimize it on GitHub, which is really cool. Oh, I could have been moving up and down with the C buttons. Whoops, wasn't paying attention. I definitely want. I definitely want to use this in a video sometime. Just do like a slow MLiG style pan across Artemio's room. This is super cool, right? But yeah, so there's that. Memory viewer. Every time I push buttons, the memory changes. I don't know if that's because I'm pushing buttons or if I'm going to like different view modes. This shows selected regions of the main CPU virtual memory map. Yeah, this is a little outside my my knowledge zone. Oh, you know what? Okay, if I turn on 480i, do I have on this, do I have the force interlaced selected? Force progressive output is on. I think it's really hard to read that. You can't, there are certain hardware options you can't change. So if I go here, whoa. So you can view this in 480i, and it's actually 480p because I have the force progressive. So it's rendered in 480p. Wow. So I that was something I actually didn't know until we were reviewing the Analog 3D, and they were, we were asking them about the deinterlacing and stuff, and they were saying they're going to try to add something that
I did come back to the snack.
Okay.
Pretzel rod.
They're going to try to add something that will let games that have a 480p frame buffer just be 480p. And like isn't it like nuts to think that
can you see the
N64 is doing 480p? Huh?
Do you see the games better in 480p or no?
Oh, it's a good question. I imagine the textures are the same. I think the textures are the same. Yeah, but isn't that nuts? We're on I mean, the frame rate, you can see the frame rate suffers.
Yeah.
Can we point out here? Oh, we can get 60 FPS 480p. Sort of. It's a little glitchy. But that could be the Analog 3D. So yeah, that's so cool that you can view this in 480p. Oh, you can get behind the cabinets. Any Easter eggs back here? So yeah, that's crazy.
About 6 minutes ago, there
the
was
flickering. The flickering might be the Analog 3D having trouble with that. The 4AI maybe.
There was Joseph L. Bradford had or Joseph I. Bradford with $1.99. Says, have OG PS5 worth getting a Pro before the price hike? I don't know.
I mean, it kind of feels like the Pro is finally starting to, now that PSSR 2 is actually good. It seems like it's finally making a case for itself, but it's still like, I mean, lots of things I'm hearing, like, even though it just makes no sense, like lots of things that like, rumors and supposed leaks make it sound like Sony is kind of gunning for late 2027, early 2028 for PS6. So like if that ends up being true, like depends on if you're like pre-convinced you're going to get PS6 early on. I don't know. I mean, one reason I got a PS5 Pro, I mean, I got it at launch, granted, but one reason I got one is because what if this is Sony's last system that supports physical media? I mean, it doesn't even come with a disk drive, but it does support physical media. What if this is the most advanced PlayStation that has a disk drive? Like, that was what made me want one, because we don't, or it's not the only reason, but that was like definitely something on my mind. Anyway, I always like that there's a controller test.
Mm-hmm.
I always like controller tests.
In a way, though, just like thinking about the price of hardware and stuff like that, and what might come in the future
mm-hmm.
in developing games for this hardware, like how much are these dev kits going to cost?
Yeah.
Or systems to develop these games on? Like, will game developers or development studios be able to build systems reasonably priced that can handle like playing the games themselves? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like what I'm thinking about too, because you know, if it's one thing to get the system, but for developers to be able to develop, like needing beefy systems to be able to do it, I don't know if they'll be able to. There's $10.
Oh,
from Jimmy Eddie.
Thank you.
Thank you. With like a nice little Linus from Peanuts on there. Thank you. Saying happy Sunday. Haven't caught a live stream for a while. I'm glad to see you're both doing well. Any chance we'll get an appearance from Eleanor Bean in this stream? You mean
Eleanor Bean?
Eleanor, or Nellie McBean? Maybe. I mean, maybe I can maybe go and see if she wants to come down. Do you want me to go get her? I can.
We always want some Nelly Bean.
Like the baby bean. I was calling her the bean bun today.
The bean bun?
Give me a couple minutes, because I know that if I go back upstairs, I'm going to have to grab another pretzel rod. So I get...
Oh, I like this little flourish on the gray ramp. When you leave the gray ramp, whoosh, it like slides. There's a little animation when you leave that screen.
Ooh. Just the way it's not even an animation. I don't think. I think it's just the fade makes it look like that.
Yeah, but this is this is it. This is like the most
you can play with the Mega Cat Studio logo under the credits apparently.
Oh.
Pretzel rods are one of the last good buys at the dollar store. Yeah. I was at Kroger and I got them today. They were like from Utz.
Oh, here we go.
But man, I love pretzel rods. They are a great little snack. And I don't know, if you look hard enough at Kroger, you can sometimes find some good deals. I got today they're having a deal for mini pot pies, like chicken pot pies.
Oh gosh, I buy those at Publix like constantly. The mini one, like the fresh made, they're like $5, like for like a mini chicken pot pie for one person.
No, these are like personal ones. They were
like a person, like a personal.
The deal was 10 of them for $10.
Oh, 10 chicken pot pies for 10 individual chicken pot pies for $10?
Yeah,
that's insane. Like normally they're like $5 at Publix.
Pies, but they also had ones with sirloin steak.
What?
Or no, not sirloin steak. Salisbury steak. Sorry. Salisbury steak. I mean, that's like the kids love Salisbury steak because that's like what their school has all the time.
Oh, I don't like Salisbury steak very much.
Okay, well, look, my kids love it, and I don't know. They're from some, I don't know. They're probably absolutely horrible for a person.
But
I
those
don't know.
I like if I go to Publix, I am buying one of their like mini chicken pot pies. Like
So that's interesting. I mean, so
sometimes
I guess
two.
maybe they would be more expensive at Publix because Publix is kind of known for being the more expensive grocery store.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
You're shopping at the
but I still feel like that's a
the
good.
rich
It's still.
person.
I mean, a meal for $5 is not bad these days. Either way, I think it's a good deal. But my other grocery stores don't have the individual size ones though.
Yeah, I thought it was really weird that they were building a Publix here, and we have so many Krogers here for one thing, but why would anybody want to like build a more expensive grocery store, especially right now when price of groceries are just like going up constantly?
No,
So I wonder if
some things there aren't.
I
too
haven't
bad,
heard anything
though.
about it opening, and I know that they've been building it for a year. So I wonder if they are like, oh no,
They're
can't.
just locked into. Yeah, I don't know.
We're not
But
going to finish it.
I mean, it's not like everything is outrageous there. I mean, there's oftentimes good deals. But I mean, I like. I mean, just in terms of just like how much I like the store itself, I like Publix the most of the ones near me. But
Yeah.
So why don't you get the bean?
All right.
And I'm going to switch over to my computer to play some N64-Adjacent things.
All right. I'm a computer. All right. I'll see if I can find her. If she's like asleep, I'm not gonna wake her up.
All right, let's see here. Why don't I see it? Oh, probably did it turn off? I turned it on before the stream. Oh, it's probably asleep. I am thinking about pot pies now that you've said it, Mr. Do. So I downloaded this. Like this has been around a while. And it's like I played this demo at John's house, and it's awesome. It's so cool. So I'll wait for Coury and possibly Nelly Bean to get back. So supposedly this is coming out this year finally. But John was surprised. Like there's like a whole level added to this demo from the last time he tried it. So even if some of you have tried it before, there might be some content in this that you haven't seen. But this game, this is, man, they nailed it. They nailed it. And then maybe if there's time to tinker around, maybe I'll try like the Star Fox decomp or Banjo or something.
She is.
Oh, was she asleep?
No, she didn't really want to be picked up though.
Yeah, not in that mood.
You gotta. She's does this thing now where she makes this noise like when you pet her in some way. Let's see if you can hear her.
Does she purr like a cat or something?
No, she just like makes a. She goes like.
Well, sometimes Sandy, like if like she's got kind of an itchy spot, and you scratch in just the right place. She just goes.
Yeah, that's exactly what she does. All right. Well, my son also wants to show you what he got at the Louisville Arcade Expo.
Oh, you got a Buster Sword.
Careful in the water.
You've got some. Is that command materia linked to all materia?
Yeah.
Is it yellow and blue?
No, it's green and blue.
Oh, okay. But wait, is it a linked slot? Is that blue materia actually doing anything? I'm not sure if that's actually a linked slot. That might be a waste of a blue materia.
It's just a bouncy one.
It's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There was a way bigger one that
was as tall as he is.
talked me out of getting it.
Yeah, it was $100, so.
It was $95.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's true. You do level up materia even if it's not useful.
Yeah. I'm gonna take her back upstairs and I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I saw Dad1153 asking verdict on Junk Runner 64, and it's fine. I mean, it's a free game and an impressive tech demo. I think it's got an interesting vibe to it. I mean, I can't complain about, a free little game like that. I think it's, if you're into N64 tech, I think it's worth checking out. I like, I kind of like the way that it directs you without waypoints and stuff. So now everyone's thinking about chicken pot pies. You know what's funny is, like, I never even ate, like, chicken pot pies wasn't really something I was like super into. Like I'd probably only had one like a couple times in my life. And like, I don't know, like a year or two ago, I discovered those little individual ones. I'm like obsessed with it now. What did Coury say? He was probably talking to someone else. Oh, I've got a sleepy dog here. We popped another cyst, didn't we, Sandy? It was almost as big as that original one several years ago. It was gooey. It was there was a phase of the squeeze that was like kind of making like a noise, like squeezing out the ketchup bottle. Yep. Talking about dog cysts again.
Dog cysts?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. We got it all cleaned up,
that's
though.
My favorite.
And now there's there's like a little the remains of it after, I kind of had to let, after I got all out, I, let sort of simmer for a day or two. And then, there's like just a little, like, sort of like pinhead size, just a hole on her skin, just a hole. Keeping an eye on it. Hydrogen peroxide and all that stuff, Anyway, this game rules. I think you were away, but I was telling the chat. So this game has like been in the works for like forever. But I played, like, I had heard of this, but I hadn't tried the demo. I tried the demo at John's house though, and it's like it's so good.
Spies Never Die.
Agent 64, Spies Never Die.
Okay. This better be good.
it's good. It's good.
I mean, is it? Do you buy it or is it?
I mean, it's not out yet.
Okay.
This is just a demo. So anyway, press a button to confirm input method. What are the...
I started playing Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh yeah.
On Steam, because they had some price error, I think, where you got I got the complete version for like less than $10, I feel like. And I think it may have had the complete version of 11 and 10 in there as well.
I love these animations and the fact that they don't have voices. It's like it's this like kind of interesting like midway point between like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark stylings.
Huh. But it controls like a typical twin stick.
It does, but it looks like the menu has like a more GoldenEye, more N64 style mode. Like I would love to play it with a N64 controller when it actually comes out, but just for simplicity's sake, I'm just using normal controller. Like watch for it. Like the enemies will do like they'll do like just like a completely pointless roll.
Right.
Oh, there, did it. They did the roll into the bed. I know, it's great, Sandy. It's great. So good.
So you think, will this be buyable when it's done, or is it just it's just available? Like you can just install it.
You can install the demo.
Right.
It's got 2 levels in it, but the game itself is not.
It'll probably get released on Steam when it's done.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this I remember hearing about this years ago. So this game's been in the works for like a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it on Steam right now? I mean, is the demo on Steam?
Yeah, that's where I'm playing it on Steam.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Love it.
Oh yeah. Dang. Shot in the back of the head when you're taking a pee.
Well, one way to go. Oh, what? I have other guns.
Another $2 from Dad1153. Thank you. Saying Diet Dr. Pepper, Doritos, and MLiG stream. Life is good. Or you could almost say, my life is good. Because that's. And it also
they have the spinny smoke, but they need to have like a little explosion to go along with it, you know?
Yeah.
So
reach out to the developers.
I mean, I guess there's a little flash, but you know.
Yeah, give us something. Maybe some electrical, like some arced electrical fly coming out of it. Real quick, you know, shoot that CRT.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Just, like some of these people are they're just standing there though.
Oh, press B to switch items.
But yeah, went to the Louisville Arcade Expo yesterday. took my kids and some friends. It was okay. I haven't been there since I think 2020. Like I feel like I went there just before everything closed down. It was okay. There was not a lot of vendors. I did not. The only thing I bought is this Nito.
What?
Just this right here.
A what?
It's called Nito. It's just like a. It's just like a
Stress
I don't
ball.
know. Kind of, but it's soft and it's malleable. Because somebody had a bunch of them for. Apparently, they're hard to find right now.
Really?
They're like just $10. I don't know. It's just like it's just a thing, like a stress ball type thing. But it was fun, and that's where my son got the Buster sword. I wish they had a Dragon Quest sword. They did not have the Dragon Quest sword. And you have a Master Sword that's like that, right?
Like is it made out of foam?
Yeah. I mean that's what.
I mean it was.
Too.
I mean it's hard to tell from. I mean from judging from Discord, it looked pretty high quality, but it's.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing.
Yeah, I have a Master Sword that's similar to that.
Yeah,
but that
and they
is a lot bigger,
sword.
or at least I assume so. I mean, granted, it's going by the scale of your son.
Yeah. Well, that one is smaller. They had one that was as tall as he is. It was like life-sized, I guess. Adult-sized. But I wonder if they do make Dragon Quest swords. Yeah. And he also paid for it himself.
Oh.
With his Christmas money, so.
Still got Christmas money. That's impressive.
Oh yeah, he is like real stingy with his Christmas money.
Oh.
Well, his favorite thing to do is like he has money to buy things, but he likes to try to talk us into buying something for him, or he'll end up if we buy something for his sister, and he's like, "Well, I want this thing." We can't say no to him and get her something too. I mean, my
so
daughter
he's like he's scheming how to hold on.
He's
to the
very
money.
good at holding on to his money.
Yeah. When I was like, how old was he? 11?
Yeah.
Like when I probably like just after his age was when. I was like kind of getting more into like saving up my money to buy stuff that I wanted. And like, whenever I got money, I was putting it, in my little, the little red box. They want to have the little like red box with had like it wasn't locked, but it had a combination lock on it. And I would like put my money in that until, I had enough money to buy an N64 game usually, or a PS1 game. But I remember like when I started getting, more like regular like allowance, and, chores money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was like, like this is where it goes in my red box, and I hold on to that until I can buy something I want, usually a game. And because like up to that point, like money that I got just went into the bank.
Okay.
And, your parents are like, oh, you gotta save up your money, try to teach you about the bank and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, I like literally never see that money. Like I'm not allowed to take the money out of the bank.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean,
I'm never going to choose to put money in the bank when I'm a kid, right? I was never allowed to use that money. The one time I was able to take money out of the bank was when we got our dog. I was able to take money out of the bank. That was it. Like that was the only time I was able to access my bank money until college, I guess.
That's kind of crazy. I mean, I don't know. Like if that, I mean, that's good though. Then when you got in college, you're like, oh my God, I have all this money.
Not really. Like
Really?
it wasn't that much. I mean, I don't remember how much it was, but they just do the rolls in the cutscene.
I like
I
that when
love the rolls so much.
I like when he got into the elevator, he like straightened his tie.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the vibe of this game muchly. And it feels right too. It doesn't, like, yes, I'm playing it with like a, you know, a modern Xbox style controller, and it, you know, but it feels more like Time Splitters 2, where it kind of feels like this midway point between, you know, it's got this generous auto aim, and like it doesn't just feel like a modern control game. Like it feels, yes, it does, but it also feels like GoldenEye,
Right.
which is what Time Splitters 2 feels like. So it's like this really nice blend.
At least you can shoot the locks right off the doors. Oh, shoot him. I gotta admit though, you know, the death animations are. I kind of want them to move a little slower.
Yeah, the death
like
animations are a little fast. They feel sped up for some reason.
Yeah,
and I wish that
I want them to fall and like really like riot. Oh, that guy's doing it. Well, no, he kind of grabbed his wound and then.
Yeah, the death animations are animated a little bit fast.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, I think it's really nailing it. But yeah, there are little critiques to be made for sure. But like I said, it's like kind of this midway point between like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, where like, you know, they don't have the voices, kind of similar to what? What's on the? Is there actually like a platform up there? Oh, okay.
It's like, how it feels so good, buddy. Something. You got a splitting headache. What? You're like, what? Trying to figure it out.
Like, it's just that when you look from this angle, you're like, wait, how could there have been a platform over there that I came from?
It's just the top of his head.
But I
Get real
wish
closer. I need to see his eyes.
I love how like in cutscenes no one has voices. It just has like the text on screen with the animations. But then I do kind of wish that they leaned more into like Perfect Dark though, with like the, you know, the overly, you know, the guards are much chattier, and you know, the why me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm dying.
Exactly. I feel like that's severely missing. They need
But
to have that voice.
to be fair, like guards don't make a lot of voices in GoldenEye. That's more of a Perfect Dark thing.
I'm dying.
I'm dying. It's like this guy's like in the middle of this realization that he is in the process of dying. He's just like, I'm dying. I know, Sandy.
Just imagine feeling like that, though.
I know, it's horrifying. I'm dying.
As if they didn't think there was a chance that was going to happen up until the moment where it's like I've made a terrible mistake. Shoot the books. A lot of these dudes are just like not hearing anything that's going on in the other side of the door.
I'm playing on agent difficulty. You know.
Oh yeah, it's still. I think it's funny. Oh, that looks like a. Looks like something. It looks like a.
Oh, like
a
some
tape.
sort of like video switcher box or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're going to see Mario on Wednesday? I'm taking.
Yeah, I haven't like I couldn't figure out how to buy a ticket for my theater ahead of time. I maybe
You know what'd be great is
because like my theater isn't like a big chain theater, so like I couldn't. At least neither of my two closest theaters are big chains, so I couldn't. Like when I looked online, like I couldn't find a way to like actually buy a ticket for those theaters. Although when I was seeing the options, like it kind of made me think like, oh, should I like? Because like I almost never go to the movies anymore, and I was kind of like, oh, what if? Oh, I love how stupid this shotgun looks. It looks a lot like it does in.
I mean, this takes place in modern day. It'd be
Huh?
really funny if he just like if when you dropped in or shot that guy is in the stall, like if he was just sitting on the toilet scrolling on his phone.
Oh. Oh wait, I thought this was a shotgun. It's not. Oh wait, oh no, that's my friend. I shot my friend. I bet on higher
you just killed both of your
difficulties
friends.
you have to like minimize like your ally casualties or something.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm just playing on agent difficulty. Like you know, that's a big thing in GoldenEye and Perfect Dark that you have like more objectives to consider and succeed with.
Is there a reason that No One Lives Forever hasn't gotten like a new version?
Yeah, the rights are like all like screwed up.
Oh, I'm sure that Night Dive is just like dying to do it.
Oh, I'm sure. I can't remember if I heard that there was like maybe some movement on that, or like some people like figured something out, or I don't remember.
What is so crazy about the rights? What is it? Just belongs to a whole bunch of people, or is it?
I don't know. It's just one of those situations. I mean, you know, there's that really cool thing about how Little Samson's being re-released because of like this like special weird thing that the Japanese government has introduced,
Right.
where
If they can't find the people who own the rights, then it's just people.
then
who do
you
it.
pay the Japanese government a
right.
fee that would be, you know, an equivalent fair licensing fee. And then if a
Right.
rights holder does show up, you're not in trouble. The government just pays the fee. But you have to
Yeah.
demonstrate that you like, you know, made a reasonable effort to find
Yeah.
the rights holder. But I think that's awesome. Like that would just be incredible if there was a way to do that with, you know, Western owned properties.
So it's unclear who owns No One Lives Forever. So it's due to like the way that it's due to how Sierra Online was split up. And it's too bad because I wonder if people own it just have no idea that they own it. You? How?
I love that they're just animating their voice. So GoldenEye.
Dominic Pulp. His name, the bad guy's name is Dominic Pulp.
I guess.
Dominic Pulp.
So 14 missions for the full game.
Does not have a release date on it though. If you go to the Steam pages, do they have a release date?
Let's see. Well,
I was playing.
it's already on my wish list. Oh no, it
Zodiac
uses
yesterday.
kernel level anti-cheat. but maybe that's just multiplayer. Such a lightweight game, though. You would think they would want people to play it on Steam Deck, but maybe that's something that will. I mean, maybe they'll do. Maybe they'll do a native Linux version. Just says coming soon.
What else you got on here?
Well, I did say we do N64-Adjacent stuff, so...
Did you buy anything during the Steam sale?
No, I get notifications now that I'm like using the wish list pretty consistently. I get notifications, but nothing struck me as a good enough sale, really. So I didn't get anything.
Oh, so you actually, I think, have more Steam games than I do.
Well,
we are
drum. Most of that's Drum
yeah.
and Lynn's library.
Got
See,
it.
there's
I
all
have
kinds of like. There's a lot of like visual
like,
novels and stuff that like I don't know anything about.
Yeah,
This
well,
is
let's see what we got here.
mostly Drum and Lynn's games. So
I was kind of annoyed. Like I thought that, and I get why it is the way that it is, but my son really wanted to play this game, Escape the Backrooms, on Steam, and it was on sale. It was $8, and you can play 4-player co-op on it. And he's on my family plan, on the family sharing or whatever. But I didn't realize that it locks out both people from playing the game at the same time. All right, it knocks out the other person from playing. You can't play at the same time. I had to actually buy him his own copy for his account so we could play together.
I mean that makes sense.
It does make sense, but I thought that maybe it would be different for family plans. It's the same way. Like I was so annoyed that the PlayStation Family Plan allows you to share PlayStation Plus, but it does not share the save cloud at all.
Oh.
Only the account holder.
I mean, do your kids even need?
Well,
Save cloud.
we were playing Borderlands 3, right? And my daughter was using the PlayStation upstairs, and we wanted to play split screen. And we had started the game upstairs, so I was like, okay, we can play downstairs. And since I am the account holder, my save file synced to my system, but then it did not sync for him. So it was annoying.
So
Escape from the Backrooms. The Backrooms, based on, I don't know. Each
the
level
Backrooms.
is. Yeah. You know, there's a movie coming out of that, right?
I don't think I knew that. I saw that. I forget who, but someone's doing like a physical version of that pool. Is it Pools? I think, or is it another one of those kind of games?
Cool. I'm not.
I think it's called Pools. I thought you talked about like playing the demo for Pools. At some point, didn't you? It's like one of those backrooms type things.
Okay. I don't think it was me. But yeah, the movie.
I'm not
it
interested
comes out
enough to get that physical.
I think it comes out in May. Via A24. So I think that it's getting a big push, and the person who created it is like directing it.
Oh wow.
And he's like, I think he's 21 or something. What's that?
I said, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of neat because he built this stuff, and I think that was probably part of it. And he wanted to write it because he had built up all this lore and stuff throughout these other videos.
Yeah. Interesting.
I haven't watched all of them, but it's pretty neat. But I still like the oldest view a lot more.
Yeah.
I thought that was just so cool. If anybody's never watched the oldest view on YouTube, watch the whole series.
And don't watch the first thing, right? Isn't the first thing?
You can watch the first thing. You can watch. There's a playlist of it.
But I thought the first thing like kind of was like a behind the scenes thing that kind of like spoiled it.
No, it's like a weird. The true first thing is a weird. It just kind of shows the mall or whatever.
Well,
like
that's like a
commercial
spoiler though.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Well, you showed it to me skipping the first thing,
Okay.
and I think that was better.
It's very good though. If you want to watch it, it's called The Oldest View.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah. And it's by the person who made the background.
Oh, it's the same guy?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he's clearly very talented in writing these too.
I installed this back in probably January, so I think it was relatively new at the time, so I don't know if there might be
The game apparently is really loud.
a better. Oh yeah, I turned it up a little bit because Agent 64 was quiet.
What is Wendigoon videos? So if anybody has any analog horror videos that my son's really into them too.
Any what?
Analog horror, which is what those are.
I thought you said analog core. Like,
I mean, it's close enough.
yeah, like I don't know, like
Okay,
an
I'll write that
analog
down.
version of steampunk or something.
Write that down. You know what I did watch that I'd never seen? I'm curious if you've seen it. The second one just came out in theaters. Ready or Not?
Yeah, I saw it was on your
Yeah, it's $5.
streaming. Yeah, Drum and I watched that a few months ago. It's great.
Yeah. I really want to see the second one.
Yeah,
Did you know they made a second one?
I didn't know it until like last week, but it's like in theaters now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one's really good. So
Yeah. Liked it a lot. What else? What else is going on?
I noticed that you had that because I was looking in your Voodoo the other day because I decided to, this is like one of the more famous movies perhaps that released in my lifetime and I had never seen.
Mm-hmm.
From a director I like, but had just never watched it. I was looking because I was pretty sure you had it. I watched Forrest Gump for the first time.
Oh. I went on my first date to see Forrest Gump.
Huh?
I went on my first date to see Forrest Gump.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. What did you think?
I mean, it was on my mind because I just completely randomly stumbled across two different clips from it, and I'm like, I really need to get around to watching that sometime.
Well, what did you think?
It was good.
Yeah. Did you cry?
I kind of did.
when he's at her grave,
that's
it's like, oh my god, it's
that scene's rough.
It's like I did not.
It's
the first time I ever saw it, but when I came back to it years later,
yeah.
That
scene is that seems pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They got me.
Yeah.
I'll admit they got me.
That was exactly it. That was just the way that, his son is the kid from his son is Sora.
Oh, that's right. I did read that. That's nuts.
Yeah. It's all connected to Kingdom Hearts. Maybe wouldn't it be funny if maybe Forrest Gump will be in Kingdom Hearts 4?
Huh?
Maybe Forrest Gump will be in Kingdom Hearts 4 as Sora's father. I mean, you only hear Sora's mom in that first game, right?
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean that part though, it never really registered to me that much, and then I saw it years later, and it like that part when he's like at her grave. It's just
yeah. I mean, probably when you're watching like alone as well, like you probably feel like more emotionally vulnerable, I guess.
Yeah. But it has been a long time since I've seen that.
Yeah. And, you know, I was looking up on YouTube afterwards because I remembered seeing like a behind the scenes clip like back in the day, like showing about how they did like the amputated legs stuff.
Right. Yeah.
And I remember seeing that back in the day. So like I knew there was a character in the movie that had amputated legs. Right. And I went back to look at some stuff. It's really cool how that effect holds up.
Yeah, there's a lot of effects. I mean, I feel even a lot of the archival stuff where he's like placed into it is pretty good.
Yeah, too. I mean that there is like a little bit of a like almost like too clean of an edge on him sometimes. Mm-hmm. But it is impressive. It is impressive. I was actually thinking about earlier when someone said something about Dr. Pepper, he's like the best part of going to the White House is all the free food, and I'm like, buddy, I'd be right there with you, you know. He's like, I must have drank 15 Dr. Peppers.
The funny thing is the fact that it's Tom Hanks and you saying that, and you can do such a good impression of that accent. I mean, it's like I can't believe that you don't do every single stream in the Forrest Gump voice.
I could probably carve out a niche with that.
Exactly.
And I guess all the ping pong ball, I mean, I guess it's in retrospect, it's like, how else would you shoot that? But the ping pong ball was CG.
Right. Because it's so fast.
It's so perfect.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, how could you shoot that? You know?
Yeah. I don't know what the public perception is on that movie now. I wonder if it's almost the movie is kind of manipulative. You know, the way that it gets you. But,
yeah.
But it's fine. I think that is totally fine. That's cool. I'm glad that you had a chance to watch that.
Actually, I think there's like, I don't think I've seen, well, other than, I guess I've seen Beowulf.
Yeah, I've never seen any of his purely CG one. I think I've seen part of Polar Express, but I think
I've seen Polar Express. I bet like the visuals don't hold up well at all, but I actually really liked Beowulf.
Mm-hmm.
I thought like, especially like, you know, it wasn't that many years ago that like I had to read Beowulf for English class, right?
Right.
So like having that like relatively fresh, like what I actually liked about it was like I apparently like English teachers really didn't like it because, you know, it like takes too many liberties with the source material, I think. But what I liked about it was like, that was why I liked it, because like it paints Beowulf as this like unreliable narrator, you know, and I kind of feel like that is like part of the story, because like he like, you know, says he's done all these great and, crazy things, and you can kind of get this I've only watched it one time, and it was a long time ago, but like my memory was that it did a good job of it did a good job of like kind of not doing exactly what the book did, but in a way that isn't necessary, or not book, epic poem, whatever it is originally.
Yeah.
It does a good. I don't think it directly contradicts the book. It's more like it's showing you like here's what really happened.
Right. Yeah. I've never seen the movie, but that is interesting.
Yeah, I thought
So
it was.
does it paint like Grendel is not that bad, or he's like is?
Maybe I can't remember.
Unfortunately,
I can't remember exactly. It probably did do something like that.
Yeah.
But the main thing I remember is that I liked it. I liked how it kind of, it wasn't the exact same thing as the original, but in a way that doesn't necessarily contradict the original, because the original is so, so unbelievable to begin with, right? That,
yeah.
like, it's like, oh, like you're kind of seeing like what really happened. But, yeah, I think that, other than I'm pretty sure I saw Polar Express at some point. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the only like
I don't know if Polar Express
Zemeckis thing I've seen.
I don't know if with Polar Express if they just really wanted it to be this Christmas classic, and I feel as though I've seen it referred to it as being one, but it feels like they're trying to force it.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of Christmas movies are kind of engineered to be classics, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can,
and the ones that have staying power are the ones that were not engineered in that way. Something like I guarantee you that A Christmas Story was never in.
I mean, but Polar Express was a very famous book,
right?
It was, so like it's going to have staying power just by association.
Right.
I mean, but I can't, remember really anything about it other than it didn't look great.
Yeah, it's so weird
Castaway
that
come
Robert
out
Zemeckis
because I
really
did
got in on that. That style.
Yeah, I did
for a while.
I did finally see Castaway. Not super recently, but also not that long ago either. Like that's another one that I was really late to. I guess I was probably around 2000. And I thought it was pretty good. I was surprised that like half of the movie is like after he gets off the island, which was interesting. Like it wasn't what I expected,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember it being half the movie.
Well, I mean, maybe it wasn't half, but it was a lot more than I expected.
Right. He's not just
like there's a huge, chunk of the movie that's just like kind of dedicated to the aftermath, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
But probably like the other big one of Zemeckis's I haven't seen is Contact.
Man.
I think I may have
Contact
seen
is one of my favorite movies.
I think I may have seen like a clip of it in like science class in high school or something. But
interesting.
That I should prioritize. I looked on your Fandango to see if you had it, but you didn't.
No. I've been hoping for a 4K version of that at some point. I love Contact is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I see people talking about The Terminal. I know that has Tom Hanks, but is that a Zemeckis movie? I thought that was a Spielberg movie. The Terminal? Is that Zemeckis? I thought that was a Spielberg movie. I haven't seen it.
Wait, what movie?
People were talking about The Terminal.
Oh, no, it's Spielberg. Yeah. And he has like a accent in that movie. But Contact, man, I love Contact. I had the book for a long time, never read it though. I just like C movies that start with C. Yes. There was a little.
I cannot do. I mean, I'm sure I could remap the controls, but I'm assuming B is mapped to B, and I can't do the banana peel like music note trick because like I want to hit B on where it is on N64, which is X here, and I just can't do it.
There's this one shot that I think is still really crazy in Contact, where it has it's like a flashback, and this whole scene plays out, and then it pulls back as like the main character as a kid runs through the house. What's that?
I may have seen that before.
She runs through the house, and then it's all like being reflected in a mirror, and she like opens up the mirror to get medicine out. It's just it's really wild. But I love the way that it ends, and just this idea of
no, don't. I haven't seen it.
It's really good. What I think is interesting is it's almost similar in a way to Pluribus.
Oh, interesting.
Where it starts with getting a signal from space.
Right. For some reason, like in my head, it's like Arrival, but I'm sure it's a totally different movie.
Yeah, I've actually never seen all of Arrival.
Oh, it's really, really good.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, I was actually experimenting with the default media player that comes with Bazite. I'm trying to blank on what it's called, but it has this like network option, and I was just like, huh. So I just like went to Tubi and like copied a URL, and it just straight up played Tubi movies without ads.
Tubi.
Like I know you could do that with ad block in a browser or something, but it was really nice to be able to do that just in a media player, right? So I thought that was cool. So anyway, like I was just like, I just saw Arrival on the front page. I'm like, oh, I like that movie. I'll test with that. It's like it's crappy because it's 720p. Tubi actually doesn't have anything better than 720p. But I was like, I was just watching to see if it would like ever play an ad. It didn't, but I just ended up watching the whole thing because I think it's a really good movie.
Tubi it's like one of my favorite things to say. Sometimes I say Tubi or not Tubi.
I like to just say the names of IKEA furniture.
Yeah, similar. It's a similar, it's similar. It's similarly satisfying. People are asking is that VLC that's installed in there. I haven't used VLC in a long time. I've been using Media Player Classic.
It's not VLC. It's called it's like Haruna, I think. Like I saw that like you can also enter like a network address in other media players, but like this was the only, like I was like doing some research, like are there others where you can just straight up like paste a URL and just watch it? At least it's not something from Tubi. What place did I get? It certainly wasn't first. Yeah, I wonder if this has gotten any updates. I mean, I definitely see some glitches here and there.
Yeah, I'm sure it has. just eating pretzel rods, watching Tubi. Yep, that's a perfect weekend right there. Oh, I was thinking it like so. Next Sunday is Easter Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure if I'll be streaming or not.
Okay. Well, we
Just
will.
throwing that out.
We'll figure it out. We'll do something, or
Yeah.
or we won't.
Or we won't.
All right. Well, that seems like a good spot to stop, I suppose.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody who donated and everybody who stuck around and watched. That was fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's like the first half of the chat or first half of the stream was a downer, but it's all right.
Don't ask Coury depressing, anxiety ridden questions, people.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to recording this next super show to see what kind of questions.
Oh
we
yeah.
got.
Maybe we've got some folks here. I assume this was just for the retro tier supporters, but
Yeah.
call for questions went out for DF Digital Foundry Patreon supporters to send out questions for the next DF Retro Super Show. We're going to do a Q&A show, so I'm excited to see what kind of questions there are too. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah. Should be fun. Should be fun.
All righty.
Have a great week, everybody. I'm anticipating streaming tomorrow, but there's a chance that I might not be able to. It depends on if I need to take my daughter to a thing in the morning at 9 o'clock. And maybe I'll just stream afterwards. We'll see.
Maybe so.
Anyways,
Yeah.
have a great night, a great week. Take care.
Good night.